have to take a look at my schedule upstairs in my office, but it's going to be fairly close to where the tornado came through here last Friday evening and killed 3 people, so I'm not looking forward to seeing all of that, but the property is actually a little bit north of there, so I don't think this guy got hit too hard, but I had to go look at another piece of property east of town here a couple of days ago, and I saw something that really makes you stop and think. Of course, the utility company was out there along the road replacing a whole bunch of utility poles that got snapped off, but I saw a house that had the whole top level, the whole second story of it completely taken off and blown all the way across the highway and landed in somebody's pasture on the other side of the road. Of course, the house is a total loss, and when you see things like that, you know, you really got to drop down to your knees and say, thank you, God, that wasn't us. And of course, you feel very sorry for the people that it did happen to. But that's it from here, Steve. Tell Melinda hello, give your puppy dogs a scratch and a pat. I guess that's about all I know. You've got a good signal into good old West Plains this morning. You're peaking about 5 to 10 over S9. I'm hoping the old Kenwood 830 here is putting out a little juice your direction. I'm pedaling as fast as I can, Steve. Back to you, W5QC and the good old Breakfast Club. This is K0FCG. Back to you, Steve. 7-3.
Morning,
Baker Tom. Hey, morning, Sherman. How you doing?
Doing good. You got a fire this morning?
You know what I do? I got the old wood stove cranked up again.
Good hearing you on there.
Hey, very good, Tom. 38 going to 60. Yeah, I always hate driving after through someplace and seeing all the damage done from a tornado or whatever. Back in 2016, the Baton Rouge, Louisiana flood, I was working Nuke plant there just north of Baton Rouge and staying in RV park there in my RV. And the flood came up almost to St. Francisville. I think some places in St. Francisville was hit a little bit. But on the weekend, several from the shop was out in boats helping people that were stranded out and about. I didn't get involved in that, but a couple of in-house people, well, quite a few who lived in the Baton Rouge area. Houses was damaged real bad from the flood, flooded their property. One guy was fixing to take his pension and retire, and he had to change his plan. He lost about $100,000 worth of stuff. But anyway, me and several other contractors and the in-house guys on the weekend off went and helped several rip out sheetrock and rip out all the damaged stuff and houses there. And you drive along the street and see all the stuff pile on the side of the road in the alleyway, and there it's really something terrible to see. Anyway, Tom, thanks for being with us here. You have a great day. And we got about 5 minutes left here on the 5 o'clock hour. So we're looking for some more check-ins here for the Breakfast Club called Whiskey 5 Quebec Charlie.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Papa Mike Foxtrot.
Whiskey 0 Golf Tango.
Okay, I got Whiskey Bravo 5, Papa Mike Foxtrot, and I got Randy Whiskey 0 Golf Tango. Anyone else? All right, Whiskey Bravo 5, Papa Mike Foxtrot. Come on in for some coffee, and then stand by Randy, Golf Tango.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Papa Mike Foxtrot. Appreciate the cap. Morning to all. Currently 35 degrees here in the northeast corner of Oklahoma, Welch, and it's supposed to be a high of 58. Be partly cloudy today. They're estimating wind speeds at 7 to 11 miles per hour through the day, dropping to 6 to 14 tonight. off the scoop here in northeast Oklahoma out here on the prairie. So I'll turn it back to you. WB5BMF. By the way, name here is Mike. Mike India Kilo Echo. Look it up on my call. I go by my middle name. It's James on my call, but I go by my middle name.
Oh, very good, Mike. I was going to ask you your name there. I don't remember the call, and I apologize if you have checked in with me before, but I can't recollect the call there, and so I apologize if you have. And anyway, good to meet you here this morning. Going to 35 to 58 today. Real good signal out of Oklahoma this morning. Moving in about 10, a little over 10 over 9 there. Anyway, thanks for being with us this morning. Sharing that cup of coffee with us. Let's bring in Randy, Whiskey Zero Golf Tango. Come on in, Randy, for some coffee, and say hello to Miss Kathy from me and Melinda there.
Morning, Randy. Morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Ben and Lou. Again, glad you guys are safe. And good morning, Steve. W5QC and the Breakfast Club. W0GT, West Burlington, Iowa. Morning, everybody. We're at 29 degrees, Steve. Quite a bit of rain yesterday, and then it ended up with some snow. Probably 1 or 2 inches of snow up there this morning, but we're going up in the mid-40s, so going to get rid of it today. Melt all that stuff away. Anyway, other than that, we're safe and sound. Make sure you tell Melinda hi from Kathy and me, and pet them puppies, Steve. Good signal up in here as usual. Everybody have a safe day. Thanks for the cup of coffee, Steve, my friend. W5QC, W0GT.
Oh, very good, Randy. Good signal this morning. 29 degrees. A little bit of snow on the ground. Yeah, I've seen on the web that Iowa was getting a little snow, but nothing like Nebraska. Man, Nebraska looks like they're getting hit real hard. It looks like really a big blizzard coming through there yesterday or day before. Anyway, prayers for them also on that bad weather. That can be almost as bad as, I don't know about tornadoes. That is something really horrible to go through. I've seen them before, but knock on wood, I haven't been involved in the middle of one. Anyway, thanks a lot, Randy, for being with us here. You have a great day. And I got about another minute left. Time for one more check-in for the Breakfast Club. Call Whiskey 5 Quebec Charlie.
Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor.
Hey, Rick.
Morning, Jim.
Hey, Rick, come on in. You'll be my tail gunner. Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor. Come on in for some coffee. Then stand by, I believe, Rich, PIR.
Yeah, this is Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor. I'm Rick in Spring Bay, about 10 miles north of Peoria, upriver. And we are currently, let me check here, they say we're supposed to top, it's currently 32, going to top out at 42. So, and we got a little skip of snow over the night. So that's what's happening here. Going to get ready here in a little bit and go to the gym and move the bones around a little bit. You know how that goes. And got to take the dog in. She's got to get a rabies shot this afternoon. So that's my day. Anyway, back to you. Thanks for letting me be your tail gunner. Kilo Delta 9 India Victor Victor. Morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor.
Hey, good signal, Rick. About 10:15 over on the meter here. Good signal, 32 going to 42. Going to be a little chilly, so stay on the warm side of that door. Yeah, we had to take Maxie for his shots about a month or so ago, and Missy don't get hers for a few more months, so she got a little bit of a reprieve there. Anyway, thanks for being with us here. You have a great day. 73s. And let's see if Rich is there. Kilowatt 0, Alpha India Romeo. Come on in, Rich. And this is W5QC.
Okay, Steve, do you have a copy on me?
Oh, yeah, I got a good copy. I'll give about 5 on the meter. Real good audio, good copy. Real quickly here, we got 42 degrees. Going to get up to 60, what they're saying today. Had a good turnout of 28 check-ins, 29 counting yourself. I appreciate everybody's patience with me. Kind of started out, I was flipping it all together at the start of it. Getting the dogs outside pretty right at the 5 o'clock hour. Anyway, Everybody have a great day, 73s, and back over to you, Rich, K0PIR, this is W5QC.
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks for running the net, and I've got a real excellent copy on you. You're at least 5'9" here. And thanks for running the net. We've got 24 degrees, 24, going up to a high of 59 or 60 today. Let's hope for 60. I'm ready for the spring. Take care, Steve, and enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning. This is K0PIR, Kilo Zero Papa India Radio, and the handle is Rich, Romeo India Charlie Hotel. QTH is Pierre, South Dakota, and I'll be your net control this hour. The Breakfast Club meets daily from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. on 3973 kilohertz, where old-timers are never forgotten and newcomers are always welcome. You don't need to be a member to check in, just have a general class license or higher. The Breakfast Club net is non-controversial and non-political. You can find out more information at www.northamerica9bc.net. That's NA9bc.net. And you'll find out all the information on the website and some other things, too, about ham radio. So first, let's have a moment of silence for our silent keys and in honor of our nation's veterans. Okay, thank you for that. And I am running ham.live. If you have web internet access, you can go to ham.live and check into the Breakfast Club net that way. But first, let's see if we have any mobiles or portables. Any mobiles or portables, call now. Okay, nothing heard. Any remotes that are short time? Remotes that are short time, call now. Okay, nothing heard there. If you got a relay, please feel free to jump in. And I've got on the list AA0IA Sherman, K0FCG Tom. I've got KD5EH Ed, N0MAR Jake, N0AJ Jim, N0YPD Mike, KU9S Jerry, KD9IVV Rick. And who else wants to check in?
Alpha Charlie 9, Lima Victor, AC9LV.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Tango Whiskey.
Kilo Juliet 4, Romeo Echo. Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar.
Okay, that time I heard AC9LV, KF0TW, and KJ4RRE, and WB9VGO. Did I miss anybody? Okay, well, thank you, and let's get going with Sherman. Good morning, Sherman, AA0IA over in Ozark, Missouri. Come on in, Sherman, and stand by SCG Tom.
Hey, go, Sherman.
Good morning, Jim and Tom, and the rest of the group. Good signals this morning. Good to hear everyone this morning, especially you, Rich. I tell you what, your signal's probably as good, if not better, than I've ever heard it. So you're coming in real good in Ozark. 34 degrees here in Ozark. Supposed to get up low 50s, so got a little strong northwest wind, and it's keeping things a little on the cool side. We, as far as I can tell, we didn't get any snow. That might have fell a little bit during the night. The ground's wet, so that's about all we have on the weather-wise. I did go out and check my antenna. Wind was blowing pretty strong there last night, and I wanted to make sure that it was still up in the air.
I got a little inside job, so I got a project going on the inside today, so I plan on staying pretty much on the inside. I'm going to meet the church group up in Springfield after a while, and Reva's meeting with the ladies group today, and she says she's going to have lunch with them, so we're going to have a good time today. And sure is good to hear Gary back on there, TW there in Rolla. That's about all I have on this end, Rich. You're doing a good job. I sure enjoyed this hamlive.com. Hey, A0IA, back to you.
Don't eat too much at the Golden Corral.
I'll try.
Okay, fine business, Sherman. Nice signal this morning, and I copied. You got 34 going into the low 50s. And no snow. We got lucky. The last snow went to the south of us, and we just got some high winds. But I think that's better today. So, Sherman, enjoy your lunch today, and thanks for checking in with us. Okay, and let's see, K0FCG. Good morning, Tom. Come on in and stand by EH Ed.
Morning, Tom. Hey, good morning, Jim. Big good morning to all my friends here on the good old Breakfast Club here on a Thursday morning. And Rich, I've got to echo what Sherman commented on. Boy, your signal is really good this morning. You're a good solid S9, sometimes peaking a little bit over S9. But you know, I had a really good copy on you when you were down in Arizona there for a month or so. Your signal from there was good also. So I think maybe you said you had made some changes to your antenna there at home, and if that's the case, whatever you did is doing a fine job. Of course, as we all know, a lot of it's got to do with the good old band conditions. If the band conditions are good, you don't need much power or much antenna, and today seems like it's a good day. Well, Rich, I know I've heard you mention in the past, I think I did, that you might be sometime maybe in the spring or summer headed back down to Alabama again. If you do make that trip and you happen to be coming through this part of the world again, why give me a heads up and we'll do lunch again, and be good to see you and Mr. B. Got to go look at a piece of property later, about 200 acres. I got to meet a guy about the middle of the morning. But looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. What do we got over here for a temperature? Looks about 38, and I think we're going to be in the upper 50s or around 60. And as far as I know, it's going to be bright sunny skies, so it'll be a good day to be out. Here we go, Rick. Thanks for pouring me a cup. You're doing a magnanimous job. Give Mr. B a scratch and a pat. Back she comes, K0PIR, and the good old Breakfast Club. This is K0FCG. Back to you. Special good morning to Gary up there at TW. Good to hear you back on, Gary. Back to you, Rick.
Morning, Tom.
Hey, morning, Ed. Morning, Jerry.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, nice signal from you too, and I really enjoyed being in Arizona, and I think I've got a good setup now for the camper. I've got a mount. I just roll my tire over and then stick the flagpole on top of it and raise it up as high as I can. I think I had it at 20 or 25 feet. And it should go up to 30. I just had my coax tangled, but next time I'm portable, that's what I'll be using. And the antenna was just a wire cut for this frequency in an inverted V fashion. And of course, that little Meritron amplifier. That's really what does the trick. It really adds a little punch to the signal. So thanks, Tom. Enjoy looking at the property. Hope you have nice sunny weather going up to 60. That sounds terrific. Take care, Tom. You and Betty have a great day. Good morning, Ed. KD5EH. Come on in and stand by. MAR Jake.
Hey, Ed.
Well, good morning, guys. Good morning, Rich. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club. Here's KD5EH. Good signals all around this morning, guys. Everybody's sounding good. I just wanted to get in and say hello. And, Rich, I'll second what Tom said about it. You're coming through and getting in the greater St. Louis area. Give me a heads up and we'll come do lunch or breakfast or supper or whatever you got going. Be good to see you. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for all you do for the net. Great signal again this morning. I like the sound of what you've done with your antenna. It physically sounds like a good setup and certainly works. So thanks again for doing it, Rich. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club, KD5EH. Good morning.
Okay, Ed. Yeah, great copy on you. And yeah, when I think I'm planning on a late May or June, and we'll see what happens. But definitely be going by your area. So take care, Ed. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for checking in. Let's see, this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. Before I pick up Jake, is there anybody else that wants to check in?
Whiskey Zero Golf Tango. Hi, Rich.
Okay, I got W0GT. Good morning, Randy. Is there anybody else?
W0TRD could use a quickie.
Okay, we can do that, Mark. You and Marley, come on in for a cup.
Morning, 32.
Morning, Betty Lou. Hey, Rich, good morning. Thanks for the quick one. 30.0. Looks like we're still trying to find our morning low. Big wind, about 1/1200th inch of mud rain yesterday, and just the dust and the snow overnight. Looks like we'll head up to 46 or something, and so it should melt it off. Thanks for the quick one. Good morning to all of you. W0TRD.
Okay, Mark, sounding good. Give Marley a pat on the head, and I hope you don't get much more rain or snow. It looks like that snow had passed us, and I was grateful for that. I don't want to go out there and shovel any. I don't suppose I'd have to because it warms up so quickly. But thanks for checking in, Mark. Have a great day, and don't work too hard down there. Good morning, Jake, N0MAR. Come on in and stand by AJ Jim.
Yeah, good morning, Rich. Good morning to the Breakfast Club. This is Jake, N0MAR from Jenkins, Minnesota. I've got 17 degrees above zero right now, which is a good temperature to start with. And we're going up to a high of 48 degrees, so it's going to be a real nice day. No plans for the day, really. Might have to go to the pharmacy and get some stuff. But other than that, I just want to enjoy the warm weather. It's just a long winter, and our snow is gone. I mean, I just got maybe a little bit on the east side of the wood line there where I blew the snow to begin with. I had quite a pile because that's where I decided to make it right in the woods. So anyhow, thanks again for being here, and I enjoyed your travels, listening to you on the way where you were going, and checking in with you when I could. 73. This is Jake and N0MAR.
Okay, yeah, a nice copy on you, Jake, and I hope it warms up more, and 48 doesn't sound too bad. I think that's what our high was yesterday, and it's just the wind that made it so miserable, but that's the way it is in South Dakota. Jake, have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Next on the list is N0AJ Jim. Good morning. Come on in and stand by YPD Mike.
Morning, Jim.
Hey, good morning there, Rick. Good morning there, Rich. Mr. B, good morning to you guys up there in Pierre. And all my neighbors here, Ed, I heard Ed in there, and I heard Bill earlier, Tom down in West Plains, Sherman down there in Ozark. Yeah, it's a good day here. Gary checked in from Rolla here earlier, so Good to hear him back on the air. We've got 35 degrees here. It's going to the same temperature as what Jake was reporting up there, but we've got a little farther, or he's got a little farther to go than we do. We're 35 right now. It's been pretty cool here. It was in the 70s yesterday, I think, with that south wind, but all of a sudden the wind has shifted up to the west-northwest, and it's blowing pretty cool right now. But it's it's supposed to warm up after that, so like I say, we got that to look forward to. Anyway, yeah, I went to the Boeing breakfast, or not the breakfast club, but the Boeing club on Monday. They had their regular membership meeting, and turns out that our sister station up in Washington State, which is Whiskey 7 Fox Lima Yankee, it's the Boeing club station up there. They're disbanding the club because all the members have they've all retired, and they're all there aren't any new members in there to keep the employee part of the club going there, so they've decided to disband. So anyway, it's kind of getting the same way with the club here in St. Louis, but anyway, I went to that and saw a bunch of people I knew from years back, and we have the Missouri QSO party. The Boeing Club sponsors that, so I guess I'm going to be helping them out with that here in April. And we're the ones that host the Missouri QSO party, so if you have a chance on April the 5th and 6th, which is the dates I think it is, I'm supposed to be on the station, and our call sign is Whiskey Zero Mike Alpha, Whiskey Zero Mac Air, and it's the old McDonnell Douglas version of the Boeing company. Anyway, that's about it from here, Rich. Good to hear you this morning. Nice signal from Pierre, and hope you and Mr. B have a good day. K0PIR N0AJ.
Alabama 9, Delta Echo Council, man.
Okay, I heard Jerry, KB9DEH. Is there anybody else? Okay, Jim, nice signal from you, and yeah, boy, it's windy here, and we're going up into the 60s today. We had about 48 yesterday, I think, for our high. And the temperature's nice, just that doggone wind. And we'll get out, and if it's not windy, I'll have to take Mr. B out to the dog park, and we'll go play with some of his friends down there. Thank you, Jim. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later. Mike, N0YPD. Good morning, Mike. Come on in and stand by KU9S Jerry.
All right, yeah, good morning to you, Rich, and good morning to the Breakfast Club. Yeah, like others been saying, the band is pretty decent this morning. Let's see, right now we're at 26 degrees, 26 going up to 55, and not much wind right now, but it's supposed to pick up somewhere in the 20s out of the southwest here, so yeah, that's typical here in the upper Midwest area. I don't know why. Yeah, we always got to deal with some wind. And possible rain for the weekend here, too, and we could use it, Rich. It's showing its dryness here definitely now. So 26 to 55. Thanks, Rich, for pouring the hot cup here. Have a good rest of the week here. K0PIR and 0YPD. Mike in Goodrich, North Dakota.
WV0, go back to Charlie.
Okay, I picked up WB0GAC. Good morning, and anybody else? Okay, well, Mike, got your 26 going to 55, and maybe some rain on the weekend. And they were saying we might have just more wind this weekend, and hopefully doesn't show any rain, at least not yet. Thanks, Mike. Have a great rest of your day. And this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. Next up is Jerry, KU9S. Good morning, Jerry. Come on in and stand by IVV Rick.
Hey, good morning, Rich, K0PIR. Good morning, Jim. Good morning to Mike up there in North Dakota. Good morning to one and all. Current temperature here, Rich, is 32 degrees. Going up to a high today of just 41. And we had some rain yesterday. I don't know, probably a half inch or so. Rained on and off most of the day. Supposed to get some snow last night, but I don't think we got any. In fact, there was supposed to be snow flurries this morning. About an hour ago, I didn't see any. So that's about here. It's from north central Illinois. Thanks, Rich. Sounded good. K0PIR. Full white uniform night. Sure. Good morning, all.
Okay, Jerry, nice signal from you. I copied 32 going to 41, and you had rain all day yesterday. Boy, that we could use the rain. I guess here, like Mike was saying, it is going to be a awful dry if we don't get some more. I don't think we had very much snow this year, but I really didn't pay that much attention while I was down south, but it didn't look like we had that much snow. Got your 32 to 41, and thanks for checking in, Jerry. Have a terrific day. And next on the list is KD9IVV. Good morning, Rick. Come on in and stand by LV John.
Rick. Good morning, Jim. Hey, good morning, Rich. Man, Rich, you must be standing on top of your house. Your signal is really powerful here. Anyway, this is Rick, Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor. 32 degrees, going to go to about 44. We got a little over an inch of rain yesterday, man, and the wind blew, and it rained hard. And we're supposed to have gotten 2 inches of snow overnight, but we just got a skip out there. Thank goodness. Snow with, I don't want to think about any more snow this year. That's in the past. Going to jump out of here a little bit and go to the gym with my wife. So thanks for being there. Thanks for pouring me out a hot cup. And thanks for having such a good signal. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor.
Okay, fine business, Rick. Yeah, no problem copying you, and got your 32 to 44. And rain, just like Jerry, sounds like you got quite a bit. And I'm glad you didn't get hit with more snow. So take care, Rick, and enjoy the rest of your day. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and next up is AC9LV. Good morning, John. Come on in and stand by TW Gary.
Morning, John. Hey, good morning, Baker Tom. Good morning to everybody out there. Good morning to you, Rich. Good morning to Mr. B. John here, this end, AC9LV with 32 degrees. 32, we dropped a degree from last hour. Kind of a yucky day, it looks like, coming up there. We're going to get up to about 42, something like that. They predicted snow last night. We didn't get any. They're saying that again today. There's no showers this morning. So we'll see how that goes here. Definitely spring, March doing its thing there. In fact, I got a spring count up there. 2 hours, 24 minutes, 55 seconds there of spring already there. So the birds sure notice that they're building nests out there. Got things down. My old ledge I built for them. They got 2 eggs in there already there. So they're ready to go there. We'll turn it back to you, Rich. Good morning to my neighbor Jerry up the river here and everybody else on the BC there. AC9LV, back to deck control.
Morning, Trip.
Morning, Jerry. 80YTH.
Okay, I heard KD0YTH. Is there anybody else?
W9WJO.
And I've I've got Earl in there, W9WJO. Anybody else?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, I think I heard the Whiskey 9 Tango X-ray also.
Okay, Whiskey 9 Tango X-ray. Let's go ahead and bring him in. And let me clear with John. John, you reminded me I've got a bluebird house to put out. I think it's a bluebird. Yeah, it is a bluebird house to put out. I got 2 of them, and I want to get those out. I think it's that time of year. So thanks for the reminder, John, and enjoy the rest of your day. Whiskey 9 Tango X-ray. I didn't hear you. That's Toby. Come on in.
Relay station will need help.
Okay, did you turn it back to me?
Yeah, I believe you did. I'm sorry, Rich. This is KF0PW. I couldn't pick out enough. That's the QR Mexico starting up here.
Yeah, that was Toby. I heard 32 or 31, I believe. Did anybody else hear him? Okay, Toby, well, I'm sorry, just poor band conditions this morning, but thanks for checking in. And you're over in Illinois, so that sounds about right, 32 or 31. Thanks for checking in, and just poor band conditions between us. Okay, let's get Gary in here. Glad you're back on the air, Gary. KF0TW, come on in and stand by RRE Robert.
K0PIR, Rich and the Breakfast Club, good morning. I have 30 degrees here, and yep, getting used to having power now. We were without power from Saturday through Monday. Friday night, the tornado came through Rolla. Tore up power lines, destroyed some houses, took the roof off of a elementary school cafeteria, which is only, that school is only 2 blocks west of our daughter's house, and she didn't suffer any damage there. They were without power a little less time than we were. And let's see, we're going to go watch our grandsons today at that daughter's house. Husband is working day shift, and she needs to go to a facility out of town. So that's our day for midday anyway. If it actually works out that way. Hi. Thanks for running it, Rich. A little bit harder to copy you now. You had a good signal, but I've got a lot of noise and some QR Mexico, as I said. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey, trying to compete with Tom, and I'm clear.
Okay, Gary, well, I copied you fine. No problem, man. I see somebody on 3970 and somebody on 3975. When I was in Arizona, I could really hear 3975 pretty good. I think it's a Christian group in California. At least that's what I was hearing. But that was in Arizona, and I copied your 30, Gary, and no power from Saturday through Monday. Gary, did you have a generator?
No generator. We struggle to keep our cell phones charged, or mine anyway, from using a power bank, using a notebook computer, which eventually ran down, and then take it out to the car for an hour or so. And heat was provided by a Terrasun radiant heater, which now I cannot keep lit. There was quite a bit of water in it, when I got to looking into it. Also a wood stove insert, but no blower. So very little heat in the family room there. And then I got out the little buddy heater, whatever, propane heater. It never got very, very cold. I think Saturday night was the coldest. So we just added an extra comforter, KF0TW.
Okay, Gary, that sounds like an adventure to me. The adventure starts when something goes wrong, and the power going out, it definitely makes it an adventure. Well, I'm glad you're back on the air. You got your power back, and those little buddy heaters, man, they can really heat up a place. They're great. They're great until they're not great, because I've heard they had a lot of trouble with there's some kind of part in there that goes bad, and they continually go out. But I've heard that with some people, and but boy, I've had one. My sister has one, and man, that thing really heat up a camper. That's for sure. Take care, Gary. Glad you made it out of the adventure and back on the air. Enjoy the rest of your day. And next on the list, we've got KJ4RRE. Good morning, Robert. Thanks for checking in. I had your little card on my table, Betty Boop card. Yesterday I found it when I got home. And I know you sent that a while back, but I had it out. I was looking at it and appreciate it. So, Robert, come on in and stand by VGO Bob.
Well, good morning to you, Rick. This is Robert, KJ4RRE, here in Elkton, Kentucky. Cool this morning at 44 degrees, slightly overcast skies, and we're going to have a high today of 48, so considerably cooler than yesterday. We made it up to the 70s, and it was quite pleasant. Everyone have a great day wherever you are, and be safe. KJ4RRE. Back to you, Rick.
Okay, fine business, Robert, and good copy on you. I copied 44 overcast skies and going up to a high of 48. And that's what we had yesterday here, about 48. Take care, Robert, and enjoy the rest of your day, and spring is on the way. Next on the list is WB9VGO. Good morning, Bob, and stand by UEJ Paul.
Morning up there, Bob. And good morning, Tom. Good to hear you, and good morning, Rich, and good morning to everyone on the Breakfast Club, WB9VGO. Bob here in Downers Grove, Illinois, and we're starting out with 30 degrees and snow on the ground. We're not done with winter yet, although yesterday we had spring weather. They had some severe weather come through, even a tornado warning nearby. South of us there was rotation in the radar, and the skies got pretty funky looking here. You know that weird tint? It was almost a golden tint to the sky. It looked really unusual. And then we had some hail, seemed to be coming from the north side. It was hitting against the north windows. Not real big stuff, and it came through pretty quick. And then after that, things weren't too bad. But temperatures got colder, and then we had snow overnight. So that's what we woke up to today. And glad to hear Gary TW back on the air after that. Yeah, I was wondering how the folks in Rolla did. I know Dave, X-Ray Quebec, I think he was on the net on Saturday, so figured he was all right, but I was just wondering. So glad you made it through there, Gary. And, yeah, that's a long time to be without power. I think the longest I've gone is 24 hours, and I was scratching the walls then. I was climbing the walls then. Yeah, I'm not really a prepper. You know, these guys that are ready for Armageddon and got 25 years of food stockpiled, and they got generators, backup generators, fuel, all that. I'm not that guy. In fact, if there's a disaster, I want to be at ground zero so I don't have to deal with it if it's starting from scratch. I'm not that guy to do that. But anyway, we got through the first little batch of weather here, And it's early spring, so no doubt we'll have more. We'll have to pay attention. I think I will be looking for a generator, though. I keep putting that off. That's like my dad. He wanted a generator for years, and my mother didn't think we needed one, and then we lost power and kind of wished she had one. So it'd be good to have a little something just as a backup to make sure you can keep things charged and a little bit of heat if you need it, or, keep the refrigerator going in the summertime. All right, that's all I got. So thanks for picking me up. Good to hear you, Rich, and I hope everyone has a good day. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club, WB9VGO.
Okay, fine business, Bob. Great copy on you. Much better than when I was in Arizona. However, I do remember hearing you pretty well out there most of the time. And the generator I have for the camper is a Champion generator, and that's the only. Well, I've had another cheaper one, but it hasn't given me any trouble, and I've had it at least 5 years. And I really like it. It's a 3400. It peaks at 3400, so it'll run my air conditioner in the camper. And man, that thing, I can get out in sub-zero temperature, pull it in one start, and it starts up. And it just works really well. So Champion, that's a good one, and it's not very expensive. The only thing I'd change is the next time I'm going to get one, when this one burns out, I'm going to get one with an electric start, and that just adds a battery to it, which makes it heavier, and that's what I was concerned about, and that's why I didn't get it the first time. But having an electric start with the camper would be terrific, or an automatic start. Yeah, well, I can just use a remote control to start it, and I don't have to go outside. Bob, have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us, and we'll talk to you later. Paul, N9UEJ. Good morning, Paul. Come on in and stand by. Whiskey November 8 Yankee, I believe. Ken.
KC9 KX.
Got you, Brad?
N9UEJ, Paul here in Princeton. I got a good copy on me. I got 30 degrees, 30. We had a little over half inch of rain yesterday, and then we turned around with the last night. We had about 2 inches of snow hit the ground. But it's totally melting out there, it looks like. That's all we have going yet today. Not much going on. Thanks for the company. Doing a good job on the net, and thanks for getting in there. 73, everyone. Enjoy your weekend coming up.
Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor.
Okay, Paul, boy, half inch of rain, just like Jerry, and I heard you say 30 degrees and then a little snow this morning. Well, I hope it melts off pretty quick, and Paul, thanks for checking in. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and next up, Whiskey November 8 Yankee. Ken, come on in and stand by GT Randy. Okay, he may have been a drive-by. Whiskey Zero Golf Tango. Randy, come on in and stand by DEH Jerry.
Morning, Randy.
Hey, good morning. Was that you, Joe?
Yeah, Roger. Good morning, Randy.
Morning, Joe. Have a good day up there in the UP. K0PIR on the microscope. W0GT West Burlington, Iowa. Morning, Rich. Good morning, everybody. Well, we warmed up to 31. 3-1, Rich. Had rain all day yesterday. Finished up to a little bit of snow overnight. But that'll disappear today. It's supposed to go in the mid-40s and have some sunshine. Anyway, good signal from your home QTH, Rich. Hope Mr. B's doing good. He's in the scratch, and I sure thank you for the cup of coffee this morning. Got a little bit of a frog going on here. Excuse me. K0PIR, W0GT. Have a good one, Rich. Hey, good morning. Check in.
Okay, who's the check-in?
Kilo Echo Zero, Delta Zulu Indian.
Hotel Lima, Hotel good.
Okay, I got KE0 Delta Zulu India and November 8 Hotel Lima. I missed the last one. Give me the call again.
November 8, Hotel Lima, Hotel. You got your 150. Morning, Joe. Morning, Jim. Dennis. Dennis. Good morning, Dennis.
Okay, that was N8H HLH Hotel Lima Hotel. Is that a Roger?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, got you on the list. And you go by Joe?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, Joe, got you down. And I've got a good copy on you now. And Randy, yeah, thanks again. Yeah, Mr. B's got his own chair now, and he's laying in it with his chew stick. So I'll reach over there and give him a pat. I copied your 31 rain and going to mid-40s. Take care, Randy. Always great to hear you on. And next on the list is KB9DEH. Good morning, Jerry. Come on in and stand by GAC Walt.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Dennis. K0PIR, Victory, Old Brick, Club 2, South Dakota, KB9DEH, Jerry, Prairie City at one point. Well, we did have a little snow. I'd say less than a quarter of an inch, sitting up to cover the ground last night. And after that, before that, we had 67/100ths of an inch after midnight. So that was a surprise to see that on the rain gauge this morning. 30 degrees at the present time, 84% humidity, 29.89 barometric pressure, and that's rising sharply, and the wind is calm. Supposed to become kind of breezy today with a high of 43 and low tonight. 31 mostly clear, so it's really going to be nice again tomorrow. Sunny with high near 61. So we'll take that. I don't think we're expecting any rain till maybe Saturday night at 1 a.m. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for doing the service, Dick. You sounded good. Let's get back with it. K0PIR, Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel.
Close to last corn, Jerry.
What was the question?
I said, are you getting close to last corn?
Oh, that'll be a little ways off yet. We won't go until about the middle of April. So we'll see how the weather's doing by then. Keep an eye on getting it.
That's only 3 weeks away.
Yep, I know. It's coming right up.
29 weeks left.
Okay, do we have a check-in?
Roger, 9, Jerry.
Okay, W9DQF, I got you on the list. A light copy, but I got you. And Jerry, I copied you. You said 67 cents of rain and had some snow and 30 wind is calm. Going to high of 43 and a high of 61 tomorrow. So, yeah, you're about a day behind us. We're going to hit 60 today. Jerry, take care. Don't work too hard, and thanks for checking in with us. Next on the list, WV0GAC. Good morning, Walt. Come on in and stand by. YTH Steve.
Hey, good morning, Rich. K0PIR, the Breakfast Club, WV0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where our temperature is currently 32, but still sliding down really slowly. We've got a high today projected at 53 degrees and clear, so we'll see. Supposed to cloud up by the evening, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So, you know, the weather around here in Kansas City is never predictable. So, good to hear you, Rich. You're a 5x9. Oh, probably a plus 10. Doing really well. You usually do. Except on those days when we have high QR Nancy, and that's not today. Or QR Mary, either one. I mean, some days it's bad, but most of the time it's pretty good. Other than that, give Mr. B a scratch and a pat, and I'll turn it back to you. K0PIR, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Over to you.
Okay, Walt, I sure will. He's laying right in his chair here. And I copied your 32 going to 53 and clear. That sounds terrific. Walt, thanks for checking in. I see, yeah, somebody pretty strong down there on 3970. And it looks like there's people all up and down the band here all the way up to 39.77. Walt, thanks again for checking in with us, and enjoy the nice weather. Okay, this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and next up is KD0YTH. Come on in, Steve, and stand by WJO, Earl.
K0PIR in the Breakfast Club. This is KD0YTH, Steve over by New London, Missouri. Good morning, Rich. Good morning to neighbor Earl. Good morning to Tom and Dave and Brad and Randy and Gary and just everybody on it there, all the Steve. Thank you for running that this morning. We're currently 32 degrees over here by New London. Supposed to have sunny skies today. Going to 51. The good news is that there's no rain in the forecast, at least not for today, and the wind's going to be calmer than it has been for the last couple of days. Looking forward to that. Got rain overnight. God, go see it. Man, it really blew out there. Don't know how high. I didn't get up and check, but it was really blowing. Thank you, Rich, for running the net. We'll say 73 to everybody. Hope everybody has a great day and a great rest of the week. K0PIR, KD0YTA. Have a good one, Steve. You too, Brad.
Okay, Steve, nice copy on you. I missed your temperature. What did you say that is?
32.
Okay, 32. Yep. I think we woke up yesterday morning with 27. And this morning it's a little bit better. What do we have here now? Yeah, well, no, we're worse. It dropped down to 24 already. I guess we were 27 earlier and dropped to 24, but it still says going up to 60 for us. Hope you have some warmer weather, Steve. Thanks for checking in, and have a great rest of your day. Next up, W9WJO. Good morning, Earl. Come on in and stand by AJP Dave.
Yeah, good morning, Rich, and everybody. We've got 31.7 here, and we're supposed to go up to 50 today. And let's see, we got wind about, I don't know, 10 mile an hour, something like that. Computer says it feels like 26, so I went out and checked it out. But anyway, we got half a moon glowing out there, and yeah, I've got a couple generators. I've got a bigger one that'll run about everything, but that thing takes so much gas it's hard to keep it going. I got a smaller little Honda thing there that's more practical. And but I remember one time, it's been a few years ago now, though, nobody around had electricity and wasn't anything going on. But what I did was, when I had that, was I took the blower to my furnace and put a power outlet there so I could just run a cord down and run that by it, and that and the refrigerator. And but I was sitting out there by my generator and card table and the coffee maker and the lawn chair, and everybody was going by in their pickup truck, giving me an attaboy with a thumbs up there. I never will forget that day, but that's been quite a while back. So, yeah, say hi to Steve across the river there, too, and we'll catch you in another 10 or 15 minutes there, Rich. Back to you, W9WJO.
Okay, fine business, Earl. Good copy on you, and I'll give you a shout here in just about 10 minutes. Let's see, next on the list, K9AJP. Come on in, David, and stand by YEQ, Fred.
Yippee, hey, Rochester.
Well, hey, Jerry with a G, and Uncle Don's in there, and Rich, good morning to you, and Earl was just before me. Good morning to him and everybody else here on the good old Breakfast Club. Good to hear everybody this morning. Well, we made her through another blizzard yesterday. Golly gee, ended up with 5.6 inches of snow, they said, out here at the airport, just south of me a couple miles. So That's about what we got. But it was good packing snow. I'll tell you what. I told the wife, you could take one of them square ice cream pails out there and pack it full of snow and start making an igloo, honey. Anyway, she just gave me a grin, you know. Anyway, that's the way that goes. But Rich, we're at 25.3 degrees, 25.3. Headed up to, 37, 38 degrees or something like that today. And it looks like we're going to have a clear day with plenty of sunshine today. So some of that stuff will melt off, that's for sure. But anyway, I see my cousin up in Mulbridge. He said sunny skies with 55 degrees. So if you guys could send some of that warmer weather over here to Minnesota, we sure would appreciate it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Rich, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for having me. T0 PIR K9 AJP. Take care.
Okay, I heard Dennis in there, HRO on the remote, and we'll pick you right up. Who was the other station? Okay, I think that was Don, W9DON, and I got a light copy on you, Don, so we'll pick you up too. David, we missed the blizzard, thank goodness. A friend of mine in Iowa got it, though, and you said you got it in almost 6 inches of snow. Well, I hope it warms up and melts off for you, David. Thanks for checking in, and have a great rest of your day. Let us get Dennis in here. KL7HRO. Good morning, Dennis. Come on in, and then we'll pick up Don. Okay, fine business, Dennis. I copied your 3 degrees, and it sounds like you got some work to do up there. Man, I've got so many things on my task list. I just got to start with the number one. And today is repairing my furnace. We've got a furnace problem. And then just a whole list of things to do. So, yeah, I'm busy myself. Take care, Dennis. Don't work too hard. And glad you're above zero. Next, let's pick up Don here. I had a light copy on you, Don. W9DON. Come on in for a cup.
N-I-O-R-D.
I got you, Bob.
Okay.
East of the Mississippi.
In the metaverse.
Gotta get to have two, thank you, guys. I don't know if I have to get out on the road yet or not. It's on the left. I took off to 10, 15 minutes ago. I hope that happen.
I've got Brad on the list, and Don, I did copy a little bit of that, and I forgot to give you a glass of orange juice. But I did copy 29.3 degrees, and it sure is good to hear you, Don. Take care of yourself. You and Rosa have a great day. And let's see, we've got Brad coming up here in just a couple. So I'll break with Don. Take care, Don, and let's get K0YEQ and stand by KRX, Brad.
Well, good morning, Rich. K0YEQ here. I've got 28 degrees this morning. Light dusting and snow. At least the wind laid down at some point through the night here. So we're looking to warm up to 51, 52 today and get things back to normal. That was sure quite a north wind that brought in some weather change in a heck of a hurry. Hope you were somewhere good, because I-70 was closed down west out to Colorado here yesterday. Quite the deal. Take care, Rich. I got to go to work. K0YEQ 73, everybody. Good morning.
Okay, Fred, copy you 28, and yeah, boy, I was on I-70 coming back. I'm glad I missed that. I was on I had a really tough trip down there. I got hit with snow. Fred, take care and don't work too hard. We'll catch you later. And let's see, I think I heard another station in there, and it might have been Brad, but let's try Brad again. KC9KRX, come on in and stand by DZI, Bob.
PIR, KC9KRX, we'll keep it short, Rich. Get close to that time. We got 31 degrees, a little windy out. We're right along with PIR, KC9KRX.
KB0L.
Okay, we got Bernie, KB0L, and we're getting close. Bernie, I might have to turn you over to Earl. Is that okay?
Roger.
Okay, we've got quite a few here. We'll clear with Brad. Brad was 31 and windy. And next up is Kilo Echo Zero, Delta Zulu India. Bob, come on in and stand by HLH. Joe.
KE0DZI over here by New London. His name is Rob. We have a temperature of about 34. We were supposed to get maybe some snow last night, but it was rain. It was rain where I was. It was pretty windy yesterday, but so far I have found no damage. 73 to all in the tracking 7. And thanks very much for doing the net. KE0DZI.
Okay, did you say you go by Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo?
Affirmative.
Okay, Rob, well, thanks for checking in, and see, you're in New London. Boy, we've got some New London folks in here. Thank you, Rob. Thanks for checking in. 34 and some snow, but no damage from any storms. Have a good one, and hope to hear you again soon. November 8, HLH, I think it was Joe. Come on in and stand by DQF. Dennis.
Put it through yesterday and didn't get nothing of it, so thinking about I know you got a little bit of a list and you kind of go overboard here, so I'll send it back over to you.
Okay, Joe, I did copy that. Got you 29 and no snow. That sounds terrific. Spring is on the way. Take care, Joe. Thanks for checking in with me. Whiskey 9, Delta Queen Fox. Come on in, Dennis, and stand by Mike Golf Lima. W9DQF, Dairy Queen Fudge. Okay, I'm sure this other station was just, yeah, he was just driving by. Last one on the list is Bob. Good morning, Bob. N9ORD, come on in, Bob.
All right, Rich. Good morning, T0PIR, N9ORD, and good morning to all who can hear me this morning. Sorry about getting tail end here, but I appreciate getting in here. Haven't talked to you for a while. Sounding good, boy. Man, right now the band conditions between you and me are really well. Are you back home? You might answer that when I turn it back to you. Hard to tell where you go sometimes. Well, let's see. Right now, 38 degrees. No, I'm sorry. No. 31 degrees is my current temperature. Forecasted high today is 42. Talking about a cloudy day, and it sure is right now. We got a little snow out there. A little sleet going down there. And it's definitely freezing. So that's what we have, but it'll melt off pretty fast. It's going to be like 42. So, and there we are. Anyway, back to you, Rich. All the best. K0PIR, N9ORD.
Okay, fine business, Bob. Yeah, I did copy 100%, but the band is changing. And I got you 31 going to 42 and no snow. Enjoy the, I hope you get some sunshine, but at least you don't have any snow. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for checking in. Always great to hear you on. And let's clear with Bob and Earl, W9WJO. Are you still there, Earl?
Yeah, still here, Rich. Yeah, we're down to 31 and a half here. It's still going down. Hope it turns around pretty soon. What kind of weather are you having over there?
Oh, boy, it just jumped up to 25 and going a high of 60. And KB0L was checking in, Bernie. And I don't want to forget him. So you might want to put him on the list. And, yeah, we're going to have a nice day today. I'm going to get out and put up a couple of birdhouses. So with that, thanks to everybody for checking in. Have a great rest of your day. And Earl, have a great net. We'll talk to you later. W9WJO from K0PIR. And, I'm in Pier, Bob. I'm in Pier.
All right, Rich, what was that call you gave me there, or KB0 whatever?
Yeah, KB0L.
Oh, okay. Good enough. I just didn't quite get that right. I think I stuck an O behind it or something. It didn't show up there, so that's the way it goes. So, yeah, we'll get him in on the list there. So, all right, good enough. We'll go ahead and get the show on the road here, get the preamble going, and say good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Old-timers are never forgotten. Newcomers are always welcome. You don't have to be a member to check in. You just need to be licensed to operate on this frequency. My name is Earl, W9WJO in Quincy, Illinois. I'll be your net control for this session of the net. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember to the silent keys that passed on from our net and those who gave their lives in defense of our great country. Thank you. First off, I'm going to see if we have any remotes or mobiles. We'll get you on top of the list here. All right, we'll get Bernie on top of the list. We'll go ahead and take some more check-ins for the Breakfast Club.
Kilowatt Charlie 9, Kilowatt Radio X-ray, KC9 Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel.
Captain 0, go from Hello.
Whiskey 0,
Alpha Charlie. Whiskey, Okay, I had a light when I couldn't pick up, and I had a few doubles there. I got KC9KRX, W0GZ, and W0GT. Let's pick it up from there.
Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel.
Whiskey Bravo 0, go Alpha Charlie.
Kilo Alpha 5, Okay.
Let's see here. What was that? AA5 or AD5 AT, was that right? Must not have got that close there. What was that first call I had? KC9, I got, oh my. I think it was AD5 or AA5. AA5. Yeah, what was the last part?
Alpha Hotel. AA5 Alpha Hotel.
Okay, got you down there. So, all right, and then let's see. I got GAC and, well, let's see here. Well, I tell you what, I'm not writing good this morning. And I got a KA5 there. What was your call?
We have a Kilo Alpha 5 Tango Oscar November.
Okay, I put an A instead of a November, Oscar in there. We'll get it straight here pretty soon, hopefully. All right, anybody else want to check in the breakfast club? I'm going to take it from there and say good morning, Bernie, there. KB0L, come on in, have a cup there, and stand by Brad, KRX.
All right, good morning, Earl. This is KB0L, Bernie in Ogden, Iowa. We have 25 degrees going up to 46. The winds have finally died down. Yesterday we had a little bit of everything. We had a thunderstorm in the morning, then we had some hail, then we had some sleet. Ended up getting to the snow, but the big thing was the wind. We had 35-mile-an-hour winds with gusts to 55, and but we're still here. We didn't blow away, and now the winds have died down. Just north of us, they had a lot of snow. I got a daughter in western Iowa. They got snowed in. They had a blizzard, but we didn't get that. So we're still here. Thanks for a cup of coffee, Earl, and hope you have a good net. This is KB0L, Bernie in Ogden, Iowa. Back to net control.
Morning, Bernie.
Morning, Randy.
All right, thanks for checking in there, Bernie. Sounds good this morning. So 7-3 to you, and good morning, Brad, KC9 KRX. Come on in and have a cup and stand by Gene, GZ. Well, yeah, Brad, KC9 KRX. It's your cup of coffee.
Yes, sir. W9WJO, KC9KRX. Good morning, Earl. We got 31 degrees, a little windy out here. Other than that, hope everybody's having a good morning. And we'll send it back to you, Earl. W9WJO, KC9KRX.
All right, good night there. Thanks for checking in there. 7-3 to you, and good morning, Gene, W0GZ. And stand by Brandy, W0GT.
Good morning, Earl. Good morning to you and all those breakfast lovers out there. This is Gene on Sweet Spirits Farm near New London in northeast Missouri. Temperature here right now is 34. Predicted to get up to 48 today with snow flurries and windy, it says. Well, background noise is a little rough too. I'll just say howdy doody to old Von D-O-N, Larry UFO, Jerry KU9S, Bill AFD, and Dave HDM. And that's about it from here, Earl. Thank you ever so much for taking the net this morning. I will surely look forward to next time. W0, Golf.
Okay, Gene, sound good this morning, and a couple degrees ahead of me, but that's all right. We'll get caught up here in a little bit, hopefully. So, 7-3 to you. Thanks for checking in, and say good morning to Randy, W0GT. Come on in and have a cup, and stand by Don, AT.
Hey, good morning, Earl. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. W0GT West Burlington, Iowa. Up the Mississippi, Smurl River, where we're still dropping a little bit early. We're at 29 degrees. Rain all day yesterday. Followed up with a little bit of snow last night, maybe an inch. But it'll all melt today. It's supposed to go to another 30. Yeah, see some sunshine. That'll be nice. Anyway, so far everybody that had the bad weather yesterday, we turned out pretty good. It was pretty windy, but other than that, we made it through okay. Hey, get some of your stats. Hope everything's good there at your house in Quincy. W9WJO, W0GT. Have a good one.
KD9IVV.
Okay, KD9IVV, got you down. Anybody else wanting to check into the Breakfast Club? All right, that's heard. So, 85AT, Don, believe it is. Come on in and have a cup. Stand by wall, GAC. You got a 5 calling, Alpha Tango, hope I didn't get your prefix mixed up. I'm writing pretty fast. It's, maybe give me a correction there if I made a mistake, and we'll get you in here.
Code for Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Foxtrot, November, David.
Well, let's see. I don't think that was it, but we'll get you down here. Let me get your call down again there.
It's Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Foxtrot, November.
Okay, well, I don't think that was the one. Well, I had you down here in a couple, but I didn't get an answer from the other one. I couldn't read my own writing there. AA5AT or A5. I was writing too fast. That's what happens.
Apologize, let's back up out of order.
Well, you guys go ahead and pick it up there, and since you're here, we'll go ahead and put you down. Go ahead.
Council with the address off of Alexandria, and we're currently running about 46 degrees, and checking visits from a father today. Now a president, he's going to hammer you off there also, and instrumental as he gets very active. Back when I first got my license, I joined the Breakfast Club, and I'm now being back active again, and the elder, the time of my life, Dave, and trying to go back to long distance, but just trying to make a routine at it. Been a little sluggish, because I still have the 3-letter word, the first letter J, the job. So I'm trying to do the best I can, because those days in the work corner, it kind of interferes. Anyway, we got on everything. Oh, I appreciate it. K5, feel it.
Okay, Dave, sounding good here for you. And, I had you coming up here in a couple, and they just got it mixed up with another 5, so just get you in there. So thanks for checking in. Sounding good. 7-3 to you, and turn over the wall. WB0GAC, good morning. Stand by IVV.
Hey, morning, Earl. This is, W9WJO from WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where our current temperature is 31.31 down a little from last hour. On its way to 53 later today, and apparently with clear sky. And then it's going to cloud up towards evening, I guess. I don't remember what it's going to do after that, but whatever it is, it'll change. So, the first day of spring is looking good here. I think I counted 8 or maybe 9 new little areas notified sprouting in my little sprouting tray here, and I got some cool little planter boxes, little planter things that you can bury them in the spring, and I'm looking forward to those areas here. Kind of makes my mouth water. Anyway, won't hold it. Coffee's now for a while, but then I'll step out and go away. Have a great day, real good to hear you. You're doing 5.9 and I appreciate it from there. For W9WJ or WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Over to you.
Now, that makes it hard, though. I got an S9 on my inverted V and 20 over in my loop there, so pick a number in between there, all right.
See what's up, thank you.
Yeah, I guess I have to brag about my loop there. I don't know, I wish I'd put it up sooner, but it sure helps me out here a little bit. So, anyway, that's the end of the list. 6W9WJO in the Breakfast Club, looking for check-in.
Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel.
Yeah, Alpha, come again?
Yeah, Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel.
Good down there, Robert. I believe it is. Anybody else? All right, well, let's see here. I got to get back here and get Rick here. KG9IVV. I didn't get a sensor off you there. Must be your turn. That's Spring Bay.
W9WJLL, good morning. Rick here in Spring Bay, Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor. We are 32 degrees going to 42, Earl. 32 going to 42. And we got over an inch of rain yesterday, so it really poured and blew, and we had tornado warnings, we had all kinds of excitement around the farm. Back to you. Sounded good here. Your turn over. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor. Morning, neighbor.
Okay, got in UEJ. Anybody else want to check in? All right, nothing heard. So 88588. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Havercup.
Yeah, good morning. Good breakfast club. It's 43 degrees here. Be a high about 66 today. Nothing new. The winds are kind of calmer. That's about it.
Sound like you had some nice, good weather there. I had a false reading on my cell phone on my weather machine here. Must not be connected, but it showed up in the 60s here, and it's actually in the 30s. So I was hoping it was right, but that's not what the computer said. And didn't stick my nose out the door. I just found out that was wrong real quick. So thanks for checking in. All right. 730, good morning, Paul. N9UEJ, good morning, Havercup. There, Paul, sounding good, and thanks for checking in with me. All right, well, we're out of check-ins here, so we're looking for anybody that wants to check in about this called W9WJO. Well, I got you down, Don. Any more check-ins? Well, I guess not, so go ahead and pick it up, Don, and see what's going on in your neck of the woods. Okay, Don, you're a little bit light on me this morning. What's your temperature up there? Okay, you got the 28.6, so we got you in there. So thanks for checking in with us this morning. Well, that's the end of the list here. So we got a short list, so we can get you in here pretty quick here this morning. 79WJO, looking for check-in. That's W9WJO looking for check-ins for the breakfast spot. Well, we've got to keep the activity going. If anybody has any comments, go ahead and throw them out there.
This is Top Power Girl. Come on, SPB. I'll check out.
I'll check in too. AC9LV. Well, there you go. That's what we need. Just give a few check-ins. All I'm hearing is a bunch of stuff down that's just below us here. Filling up my scope, nothing here. Big void there. So, C9SPT, stop the morning there. Thanks for checking in.
Good morning, Turo. Yep, I already gave scope to scratch behind here. She's up and at him already. I'm gonna open up the door and let her out so she can do her business.
And speaking of doing the business, I was up all night trying to do money. So it was a little bit of constipation. But oh well, I digress. This was K9 STP, Jersey on the east coast of Iowa, where it's, hell, I don't even know, 31 degrees. And no snow, somehow we missed it. That's great. I don't like that white fungus among us. Not anymore. I can't ski, so I don't like it anymore. I did when I had a lift past Chestnut Mountain ski resort, and I did their photography, and they gave me a lift pass for the year. That was a lot of fun. And I went up there and made a fool of myself until I got to ski, took a couple lessons, and boy, did that make a difference. So, anyway, I'm babbling on and on, and hopefully everybody's got a good day today. PT and OT coming over today, and then some bath aid, so I'll be in good shape. I never was before, but anyway, back to your Quincy. K9 STP, back to you. Hi there, neighbor.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm glad you brought some of that stuff out, so, you know, that used to be one of my favorite things, though, which is in the slide downhill one way or the other, and, I don't know, when I got older, and the two things happened. I had trouble getting back up the hill, and then my thermostat don't work as it used to, so I kind of give up on that, unfortunately, but I like it so well. I've got two toboggans and sleds, all kinds of, I even made a ski bike on a couple bicycle frames. I welded together and customized them, and took a water ski, ripped it in half, and saved it, put hot wax downhill, grease and wax on it, and well, I think that thing would do 30, 35 mile an hour going down a hill, and that handlebars, you can steer it. It looks kind of like an old Stingray bicycle with skis on it, and that was always top of the hill, and I had some guys that were going down a hill with downhill skis, and I hollered, coming around, and the guy said, no, you're not. He thought I was one of his skiing buddies there, and he started pounding the poles in the snow, and I went flying around him, and I think it's, he was amazed how fast that thing would go, but it flipped me a few times, so I had to put some stabilizers on it. I put some angled aluminum and put on the outside of the skis. It slowed you down a little bit, but at least it wouldn't throw me off anymore, because the thing's going to a fishtail, and I threw over the handlebars at the time or so, maybe I can blame some of my troubles on that. What do you think, Jerry?
I think that's a good idea. I was, I skied quite a bit until one day some little, rugrat, probably about 12, went running across the tails of my skis, and I went, and it really him cut. And when I went to stand up on my left leg, it was like, ouch. And, of course, I would flash into the bottom of the hill on one leg, and got up on the chairlift and went up, walked up to the lodge, had a couple of drinks to kill the pain, and then drove home with one leg and a clutch. That's a fresh car. But I fell over all around one of the top sides. And anyway, it wasn't until a few years later I found out that I'd broken the leg, having a bone scan, and the guy said, when did you break the leg? I've never broken a bone. He said, yes, you have, right there. And he showed me it was right at the height of the top of the boot. And it was a clean break, but it was a break. So that was the end of my skiing. K9 STP.
All right, well, I always wanted to do downhill. I never did. I did cross-country skiing and did that kind of stuff. But, I was out in New York State for a long time. I worked for Eastern Kodak, so they had up to 10
10 feet of snow there in places drifted up at times, and so it was a thing to do, so I had to rent my skis and get out there and try that front country stuff out. Did that. So I've done a lot of things. That ski bike, though, that was, I still have that thing, and I wish I could push it back up the hill yet there. So, better get on here. I don't want to put John to sleep, so 7-3 there, Jerry. Thanks for bringing back the river. HNI-LV here. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, Earl and Quincy. John here, just at HNI-LV. Good morning, Jerry. Everybody else here. Just get the radio turned down a little bit. Working on a little project in the background here. Sort of half listening. I'm not sleeping. Maybe a little bit later. Get up there in my grandpa chair and get my 2 dogs up there in a blanket, and life is good. Man, that doing that just here in Rural Best there. Oh boy, the stories of our youth there. I never skied. Tried to Rural Best, didn't like it. Just a lot of ice skating when I was a kid. We'd go down to the frozen creek, not too far from it. The hockey stars there we thought. That was a lot of fun. A lot of ice skating. I just skate through life there, we worked on a couple old projects. One at the chlorides and calculations and stuff. Decided a couple of moments there just for giggles. So that's all we got, Earl. Oh, I forgot my temperature. It's just 31 on the way up to about 42 today. I think it's cloudy out there now. Can't see from the windows out of the dungeon here. I think it's going to clear up this afternoon. But still pretty cool there. Spring is here officially. Counting up now, so I don't have the count up spring acceleration calculator posted up here yet, but it's a spring there. So back to you there, Earl. Thanks for reporting. Good morning, all. HNI-LV.
Hey, bring up stuff there, John, about ice skating. That's something I always thought I wanted to do, but I didn't know if I wanted to do it bad enough to go out buy some skates. I looked for them at yard sales, couldn't find anything big enough. By the time I did, I got some, and then I looked at them, and I was just thinking, I can't hardly roller skate. I don't think I can stand up on those things, so I think I'll give it to somebody that could call that as, waited too long. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I understand it, but, I'm talking, I'm 82, so you're talking 70 years ago or so. Boy, things have changed, Joe. Bones just wouldn't tolerate that now, for sure.
No, I got talked into roller skating, which I was very bad at, and but I eventually got, I guess, just partly decent, but I couldn't figure this one gal out, though. It's this one skating rink. That's a nice little gal, had nice long hair, but she just was skating around that thing in circles going backwards, and I never did figure that out. I had a chance to ask her, but I didn't, because one day she was coming around the corner and she just smiled right into me, and we rolled on the ice for a while. I thought, well, here's my chance, but then I let it go. I was going to ask her about that, but I still wonder about it. What do you think?
I can pull that image in my head there. Back when you were young. Oh, yeah, I got that, Earl. Did similar things here, too.
Well, yeah, I tell the kids, and that's the way on everybody wanted to do that, so I had to try it. But it wasn't my graceful thing to do, I guess. But I did all my stuff like on motorcycles, bicycles, and stuff like that. And like the dirt bikes and stuff, and street bikes, and hill climb, and burn on tracks, and all kind of stuff like that. But I was good at that. right, well, see if anybody else wants to get in on the Breakfast Club. It's W9WJO. Give it a call.
K9HKS.
KF0XQ. All right, K9HKS, and we got XQ down here, so anybody else want to check in?
W0LT.
Yeah, that's W0LT. So, all right, well, this thing's going here is the KIHKS. Good morning. And stand by excuse.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to everybody. Again, I was in here real early this morning, and then I thought I'd get back in here, went back to bed, and got back up again. So, here I have 30 degrees, and just a little snow on the ground. I'm surprised that it's going to melt off here, because it's going to get up to 40 degrees here, and pretty quick. And I think we're going to have a little wind today, and just another not so nice day. I'm ready for some warm weather, doggone it. But I guess we're going to have to wait for it. It's going to get up to 42 today. So that's the way it goes. But time of the year, so we got to put up with it. So thanks for getting me in. Catch you later. This is Jim, K9HKS at Sterling in Northwest Illinois.
Okay, I got you on the list there, Larry. So, get you there in a couple. So, now 7-3 there, Jim. Got your steering going up to 40. And, down next row, I got Dave down in Raleigh. KF0XQ, come on in and have a cup.
Was there somebody else in there? Oh, sorry about that, Don. Okay. The band's starting to fade a little bit. You're not as strong as you were. Good morning, everyone. This is KF0XQ. Dave, just outside of Raleigh, Missouri. And we have a temperature of 32, head up to 49 today, with some wind this morning. Probably a good thing we live outside of Raleigh, because if you lived in Raleigh, you went through a heck of a time last weekend. Friday night, they had a tornado go through here from the southwest to northeast, and it's got a pretty good swath through town, damaged schools. Some stores were completely destroyed. Businesses, power grid was probably still in a shambles. There's some areas of town that are going to look totally different after they get all the trees cleaned up, because there's one neighborhood in particular that looks like what you see on the pictures on TV or the news. That looks pretty bad. Anyway, no fatalities though from the tornado directly. I think they have a guy that they found deceased that had been running a generator indoors, and he passed from carbon monoxide poisoning. So that's not a good thing. But anyway, we're okay here. We didn't have any damage or anything. We lost power for about 4 hours, and they got that back on in short order. We aren't part of the city's grid. We're on the Inter-County Electric, so we have a different group taking care of our power out here, and a good portion of the city. They've been dealing with it since last Saturday. It's been quite some damage. Anyway, that's all I've got now. Looking forward to this weekend, about 2 hours from here. We're going to have a table there and everything. That's my Saturday looks like. And I won't be here until so. Earl, thanks for running that. I've rambled long enough. Have a great Thursday. This is KF0XQ.
Okay, I got Dave from Frank down. So, okay there, Dave. Got down good there this morning. And, now, I don't know, I haven't touched it when I got coming out here. I've been keeping busy, but I was over in James last week and in eastern Illinois, and I had to reprogram our weather radio to that station, the local station antenna quit. And I even called Lincoln up there, and they said it's going to be a long time before that can go back on for some reason. So I hooked up to another place in Paris, and they had to go put up a wire antenna on top of the kitchen cabinet there, so I could pick up a station there in Paris, Illinois. And she told me I reprogrammed it right. Said last night I thought they already had another storm warning come through there. It should have come right through on the radio, just wasn't as loud as it used to. Yeah, I had to go to the hardware store and get some doorbell wire and some alligator clips, and got the no radio, weather radio work there. So we did have a tornado warning over there in Oblong while I was there, but I got to see the modern, instead of a storm siren, they had speakers on there that said, all that tornado warning, take cover and all that kind of stuff. It's all audio on these speakers. So I thought that was kind of neat but different. So, you ever see one of those, Dave?
Did I ever see what, Earl? I'm sorry.
Storm warning with speakers on it instead of sirens.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. The only sirens we had around here were the ones coming from the industrial park. But no, I've never seen a radio like that. Maybe I got the question wrong.
Well, I've been around different places where they have sirens that go off, and instead they have video coming out of the speakers. They just sound like somebody running around with a PA in their vehicle or something, but it's on poles, different places in town. You listen carefully, you can they hit the dirt. And we had to go down the basement, but we didn't have to call any of the pool tables.
No, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat, but it did, you almost had to open the door to make sure what you were hearing. That worked pretty good. So, anyway, thanks for checking in there, Dave. Better get on with the list. Let's say good morning to Tim there. W0LP, good morning. Stand by Larry, UFO.
Good morning, Larry. And the next W0LP, Tim in Egan, Minnesota. This is my first time checking into the Breakfast Club, and hope it's not by a laugh. I enjoy listening to everybody. We're up in Egan, Minnesota, which is a suburb of Minneapolis, and right now it's about 26 degrees, and we're expecting the high to be close to 50 degrees today. Didn't get any snow on that last storm. Fortunately, we dodged that bullet, and hope that this on the first day of spring. Snow is at least accumulation is a thing of the past, at least till next week. So hope everybody enjoyed their morning and their coffee, and maybe heading to breakfast, and we'll maybe check in with you tomorrow morning. So back to next from W0LP, Tim in Egan, Minnesota.
Okay there, Tim. Yeah, welcome to the Breakfast Club. I've been up there in that area. I used to drive trucks for about 5 years. I was between detective jobs, and I had a license since 78 to drive one, so I thought, well, I'll just use that until then. And I got back to doing field service again before I retired. Or until I retired, I should say. And that's, yeah, I can have some experiences with Minneapolis. truck, one shot of the bridge there that probably shouldn't have, but it made the progress. Back to the university to get out, you know what I mean? Alright, check in again there, Jim. Good to hear you. So 7-3 to you, and good morning, Larry, WB2 UFO. Come on in and have a cup of breakfast fed coffee, and stand by Dennis, DQS. Well, you did a fantastic job of it. You'll be all right after Dennis here. So, all right there, Larry. Yeah, you're 20 degrees warmer than anybody around here, I think. So, maybe a little bit more after some. Oh, we got one up at 40, though. But last week, we had all up in the 70s, but didn't stick around long enough for me. I was going to like that. But anyway, we'll be hauling about being too hot before it's over. So 7-3 here, sorry. And Dennis, up to you, W9DQF. Good morning. Stand by, Bill.
Well, we got a little breeze here, and the clouds are kind of thin. Watching the moon shoot off my window here, and have to lean over to see it anymore. It was nice and bright afternoon out there. We've got just enough wind here to give us a wind chill of about 25. Right now it's 31 degrees here, so it's not too bad. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Dennis. 7-3 to you. And, Bill, how you doing? W0AFC, come on in and have a chat.
Thanks, Earl. Good morning to you. Get the mic. Good morning to everyone. Hello, team. The news number is 08. About 20 miles west of downtown St. Louis. Where there's Arkansas Wolf Missouri is Missouri River separated 9 lanes and overhead. 35 going up to 50. And, well, you know, now out full maybe night, 44 hours. Starting at Friday night and then just towards the short late Sunday. Guess what? With Super Bowl yesterday, we had another power outage of about 8 hours. Came on around dinner time and came back on at just after midnight. So, I don't know if you that's been a thing to do maybe some power research. I don't know, we moved into this town in 85. I can count on one hand the number of problems we've had with power outage. It's all lucky somewhere. The speed limit into that whatever. But boy, I tell you what, you don't realize how much money that costs. Probably 18 hours. But we're back to running. And by the way, yesterday as well as last night, we had severe wind. So that's the correlation with the windy wind and the power. We're back. I'm grateful for that. Anyhow, I'm going up to 7-0.
Alright, now, earlier in the hour, I was talking about generators and stuff. I'm glad I got one. Actually, I got a couple of them. I've got one in hand for quite a while, but it'll run about everything, but that thing takes so much gas. It's just, you don't want to run it too long. You'll see run you out running the gas for it. I got a small burning refrigerator going. And I was there one time, we didn't have electricity around here for quite a long way. And it wasn't that bad a day. I just got dressed up, with the generator going, sitting out there in the driveway with a side table and lawn chair and a couple of coffee pot on there, and on the generator, got a bunch of thumbs up guys rolled by there.
K9AJP, check in.
Now, who's the check-in?
K9AJP.
Okay, that's K9AJP, and that's
Tango whiskey. So we'll get started in the conquer list there and take one today. C98JP, 79WGL.
There's my buddy Don, right on schedule. Good morning to you, Earl, and good morning to Delbert over there in the Little Rochester of Illinois. This is David K9AJP here in the big city of Rochester, Minnesota, home of the Mayo Clinic there, by golly, don't you know. But everybody sounding pretty good here this morning. By golly, we just got back in here a few minutes ago. Had to get out there and build them bird feeders and get a few hung back up there and put them down on the ground. Man, the deer must be hungry today. There were 6 of them waiting for me, Earl. Can't tell you what. I got one little fawn. She's not scared of nothing, I'll tell you what. She comes right up to the bunker where I put the food in, and she has been 5 feet away. I'll tell you what, she's a cute little thing. Must have been a runt late fawn last year, but she's still kind of small. And she's growing, and she's looking healthy, so that's what it's all about for sure. So we're having a good morning here, 26.2 degrees. 26.2, headed up to about 37, maybe 38 today. The sun is shining big and bright. Yeah, yesterday we had a pretty good blizzard blow in here. Put 5.6 inches of snow on the ground, and it was a blowing and a puffing, I'll tell you what. So we just sat here and whipped up some jerky meat, and we got that all seasoned. We're going to dehydrate that today. And probably, golly, spent a couple hours doing that. And then we, golly, gee, I had to go finish up the shoveling this morning so I could feed the stray cats there on the back step, and I had to shovel that off yet. So we got that done this morning, got them sent, and everything's opened up so we can get in and out, no problem. And life isn't too bad here. We're looking for some decent mild temperatures this week, mid-40s, maybe up to 40s. I think 48 tomorrow, they're saying. So most of this should start going away relatively quickly. But anyway, it was heavy, wet, packing snow. Man, you could have built a real nice igloo, although it probably wouldn't last very long. Anyway, that's all I got, Earl. And, yeah, golly gee, the days of trucking, man, I remember them pretty well. 8.5 years I did it, but, and, yeah, Canada, and, oh, man, all the way down to Laredo, Texas, you know, Denver, oh, golly, gee, up into Wyoming, Montana, and, the Dakotas, and all the way over to the Connecticut, you know, and down to Florida, and back, oh, man, been everywhere, man. Awesome mountains there, man. Anyway, thanks, Earl, for doing it. Hope you and everybody has a wonderful day. W9WGL. Sending her back to you, buddy. Thanks for take care for sure. K9AJP.
Delta 9 Delta Echo Hotel checking in.
Morning, Jerry.
Quebec checking in.
Mark, right on schedule.
Well, give or take. All right, I got Jerry and Mark on here, and Delbert's coming up. So, now, Dave, I know how, got an idea how big that hospital is. I remember driving by and going down the highway and that was, well, I hope I didn't have to go there and get lost. Take a map to see that thing. And up around Minnesota and those parts, I remember those motorcycles playing snowmobile shop. All kinds of snowmobiles sitting out there in the fall, right ready for the season there. So, I used chainsaw. I didn't use pipes, but I've been around where they do that out in New York State, and that's a nice one. You ever see that there, Dave?
No, I never seen the spikes on the motorcycles, but, you know, studded tires, we had them on our cars back in the day. Remember them?
Yeah, I have some, but then they kind of illegalized them, and I used one for spare, and I had to use that on the left front of my car. And I said, I hope I don't get caught. This thing is so noisy when it's summertime and the winter down. Well, the bikes, so what they do is they put 2 street tires on the motorcycle. They get a regular street tire, then they take another basically street tire and make little holes in it, put bin bolts to it, like Amazon brings in, and flip that over, stir it up, and that thing just they stand straight out. You can see a 400 horsepower. They're doing a whiskey. I mean, a wheelie, not whiskey. So maybe that would help. But you're about 30, 40 mile an hour or so, maybe more than that. So that's kind of exciting, but I didn't get that.
Oh my goodness, carry pumps. I've heard of them putting zippers in there, the hex head stuff and stuff. But yeah, I tell you what, you gotta have a pretty healthy tire. You said 2 of them. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. I don't know if I really care to, but I've seen them racing on ice and everything with motorcycles and them set of tires. So maybe that's what they did. But golly gee, that's something else for sure. What man will do to have some fun in the wintertime. Anyway, thanks, Earl, for the stories. Always great to hear you. Have a great day. W9WJO, K9AJP. Take care, buddy.
Okay, good enough. We'll get to you later. And now we'll go to the other half of the road internet. W9TTW, morning, Albert.
Yes, WJO, free from Rochester, Illinois. 44 degrees in Rochester County. No last time. Yesterday was say hello to Big Rochester. Quite a bit bigger than this little town. And 7 degrees. We got some other folks waiting in the wing, so I'll pass it back. WA9
It's not too town there last week. That's back from northeast Illinois, so make sure they're all right. Thinking about you to get back home there. So that's pretty good to hear you, brother. All right, next big morning to Missouri. K9DEA. Come on in, have a cup and stand by Mark. Good key.
I stay about maybe quarter of an hour slowing down. Because I thought it was big all that. So we're 29 degrees, 81% humidity, 39.94 pressure, rising pressure, and the wind is calm. It's 57 since midnight. Moist we have here. Try to go up a little bit, but it's not strong and windy. Anyway, we're going to have a high day of 43 degrees, mostly sunny, and the 9:31 till overnight, mostly clear, and mostly sunny for Friday, and high have 61 and there. That's nice. So that's what's going on here. We're doing the first WJO is still about 9 down at the entrance.
Yeah, I probably told you before that on Saturday, it gets about 3 or 4 inches of snow on that ground. It gets pretty nice again, you know. I also did that part of the field there. It's the line where we plowed that snow under.
Well, it looks pretty good then. Yes.
All right, good enough. Catch you later. And K9CQ, good morning, Mark.
All right, good morning, Earl. Good morning, everybody on the Breakfast Club. I am here in Mason City, Illinois, and we've got 33 degrees this morning. And we didn't get the snow, or it's melted already, I don't know when, but it's supposed to snow a little bit after midnight, so Gary must have held it all over his direction.
And so that was a disappointment as always, no snow. But the sun's trying to be out today, so we'll see where it goes. Becomes a roller coaster. I was up into the 60s I saw yesterday, and pretty nice. And so we'll see if we make it back up there again today. And so that's really it. Nothing else too exciting to report. I'll have to ask you about that, those studded motorcycle tires. I get the part with the two tires, and you've got the bin, I assume, maybe not bin bolts, but maybe pole barn screws that go through the outside tire, and then you put that tile over the top of the other one, and then air it up. That was the procedure there. So anyway, that's it for me. 7-3, everybody. K932.
Well, I asked about it, but I didn't think to do it. But that's what they told me they were. And they're pretty sharp, you know. Those big screws they use in tempos and all. Put those big regions together. Well, that's what the guy I talked to. He had a 400 spiral with these big fish out there. And what they did, the front tire with the base on it, did the street tire with the wire, that goes on your rim, cut off of it, and then we could slide it over the end of the tire, and when you inflate it up, keep your air pressure on the other tire, and got stuff right on there, those cookies, and we're going to get it straight out.
Okay, I just don't get the whole concept, because then you almost have a nut on the outside. That's the way bin bolts are that I've ever seen. And the hex part on one side is kind of a nut that goes inside. As you build a bin, you got somebody on the inside putting the nut onto the bolt that you stuck in from the outside. And I would think that having the regular pole bar screws, they would move into the top and make their own hole as they go in, and it would be very sharp on the outside. So anyway, okay, just wondering about the 50.
I don't think it's done. I just heard it explain it to me, so I was interested, and he was willing to put information out. That's about 2 years ago now. That was in probably in the Somebody else wants to get in on the breakfast club, shut her down. Everybody else wants to get in on the breakfast club?
I'll jump in, Earl, WB9EGO.
All right, well, good morning, Bob. Go ahead and make one. You make it even 25. How about that?